Hello, I'm Janelle Shalla, and I'd like to introduce you to Dioptase. As you can see from the intro clip, it's a gorgeous emerald green color, and for that reason it was frequently mistaken for emerald in the past. For those of you interested in the mineralogy, it's a trigonal or hexagonal crystal, and it's a hydrous copper silicate, which means that it's a copper quartz, but it contains water. The water makes it a bit friable, a little bit fragile and very soft, so for that reason it's never used in jewelry, although if it was harder it would make gorgeous jewelry. It's a little bit too valuable to be used as a copper ore, so that doesn't happen very often, but it's usually used as a collector's mineral or for decorative purposes, or in the case of what we're discussing today, for healing. I'm going to start you off letting you have a look at one that is not the greatest quality, but this is something that just about anybody could afford. The mineral tends to be quite expensive, so if you're just looking for something, you can get something of this kind of quality to use for your healing purposes, or even just to have the color around you. As you can see from the color, it's very mood-lifting. I think most people would find it very uplifting and antidepressant, and it's frequently used as an antidepressant mineral. It's also very, very clarifying for the heart, for the upper heart. It stimulates the immune system, and it helps the body to realize and embrace the fact that it wants to be healed. You know, sometimes a person thinks they want to be healed, but there's some fear or something stopping them from moving forward with it and actually fully embracing the idea of healing. So this not only helps them step into the idea of being healed or getting their immune system to work, getting over an illness, it will hold them in that space and embrace them in that space and help them to move through it so they carry on continuing to recover from whatever the illness is. It's also very good for the chakras. It can clear every single chakra and help to balance, and also helps to balance on other levels such as hormonal, our energy levels. It can help us when we're kind of, you know, the times when your energy is very dispersed and you're not very good at holding on to it. You're sort of thinking, I want to do that, but yeah, I'd rather like to do that, and oh, but what about this? And then you can't quite get it all to come together. You don't quite make it into what you're trying to do. So when that happens, this is a very good one for helping all the energy to coalesce and see the alignment of the things you're trying to get done, help you to move forward with it. And while I'm continuing to talk about it, I'd like you to look at this next example. This is a really good gem-grade example. It is absolutely stunning, but it's a fairly small one, so if you're a collector, if you're somebody who would like to have a really good piece, you probably could save up and get something like this. Really, really stunning though. One of the things I truly love about this crystal is that it can help you in those moments that you are unable to find your compassion. Do you know what I mean? When you have those moments where somebody's just done something to you and really you'd rather kill them than feel compassionate and see their side or maybe be understanding about them. In those moments, this is one of the most powerful crystals you can use to help to clear the heart, feel a bit more like, oh yes, yes, okay, I don't like what they did to me, but I can accept it. I can handle it. It will be okay. And I kind of see that, yes, they're coming from a place of a lot of pain, so I do understand why this is happening. It's probably too powerful on some levels to use directly on the body. I don't often use it directly on the body when I'm working with clients. And even with myself, I very rarely hold it when I'm in meditation. I've put it on the altar, and when I'm facing the altar, when I'm working with that idea of compassion, I can feel it, even from a meter or so away, I can feel it clearing the heart. I can feel it starting to work with me and help me to get over this, you know, being a better person, feeling the love, you know, that kind of thing. The final crystal I'd like to leave you with is this. This is a real collector's piece. This is stunning, absolutely beautiful. Now, I defy you to look at this crystal and feel depressed.